Sweden's world-famed Hammarby club of Stockholm took on an English league side at ice hockey at Wembley's Empire Pool. Playing from right to left, Sweden gave England a lesson in combination and speed. One look at these boys and you know why ice hockey rates as the world's fastest game. The home side scored only twice, Sweden skipping through at racing pace to notch up 14 goals to England's 2. Here's another for the Fjord Flyers. England were good as individuals, but the Swedish teamwork was absolutely sensational. The home side had no answer for it, and the goals piled up. Swedish ace Holger Murmela personally chipped in with a 5-goal quota. Watch him go, and you'll see why. 14-2, a triumph for Sweden and a birthday for 9,000 spectators. After the Flyers, the sweepers took over to give the ice a brush-up. They look like a fancy dress party waiting for the mob. And then, for good measure, laughs on ice with Czechoslovak comic Wondrous in his Popeye act with a dame that's not only dumb but dummy. Here's a new way to get laughs. No matter what you do, you won't say a word. From the first raking stride, the National Hunt Steeplechase at Cheltenham gave racegoers their thrill of the year. The slow-motion camera picks out the 20 starters. When the first jump failed to bring down a single rider, the field settled down for a long 4-mile fight to a breathless finish. Coming up to the second jump, and they're still bunched. But Britain's best amateur riders are lined out for the star race. 24 jumps in all, and when every nag is a 5-year-old or over, it's a grueling test for man and horse. Five jumps and not a fall yet. But here it comes now, a test for horsemanship as following riders swerve and keep moving. At the 11th, the leader bucks the side fence. The pace is telling. A hard-riding handful are out in front, but it's still anybody's race as they come up for the 17th. The water jump. And now the fight's on. The long sweep up to the 20th, and Pete's Caravan and the Sphinx make the running. And then comes a shock for punters. Coming up on the outside, dark-shirted Scots Guards Major Daly forces 11-year-old Prattler, number 25, in among the leaders. Watch him go, with Jubilee Flight, Domino and Last Son battling for places. Another change. 25 drops back. Ahead of him now, there's only the last jump, and rider Mr Ransom gets Jubilee Flight in front, on the right, but watch him falter. A slip at the last jump cost him the race. Jubilee Flight again on the rails in the last stretch, but he couldn't make it. Jubilee Flight drops back, and it's Prattler's race. Jubilee Flight second and Domino third. A 4-mile test that goes down as a 1946 racing high spot. At 33-1, it's a bookie's win, with a £1,000 purse to 11-year-old Prattler. His owner bought him for £20, and has he paid dividends? Flyweight Skeets Gallagher, in white shorts, battles into Frenchman Angelo Clavati in the opening fight of the French-British Amateur Boxing International at London's Wembley Arena. Round 2, and Clavati goes down with a jaw-shaking right hook. He's almost out, but he's game. He's up against tough opposition in Scots flyweight champ Gallagher, whose open southpaw stance recalls ace professional Jackie Patterson. The Frenchman's in a bad way, and who wouldn't be with Gallagher's shipyard punch working overtime? Measuring up for a knockout, Gallagher can't beat Clevatti's double glove cover-up. The ringside camera pinpoints every wallop as Gallagher batters his way to a win. The referee stopping the fight before round 2 was out. It's a night out for the 10,000 crowd, an amateur show that packs a two-fisted thrill. Best fight of the night produced an early knockdown. British Army champion Ryan, in white shorts, put down Frenchman Leparc in the welterweight class. Leparc never got over an opening shaky. At 26, the oldest man in the tourney, Sergeant Major Ryan gave a classic exhibition of ice-cool ring generalship. Leparc was a fighter and always game, but he just couldn't make the grade against Ryan's bobbing and weaving tactics. The press boys had a busy time, with knockdowns keeping things at top heat. The Frenchman got a breather before coming up for more punishment. But come up he did, every time a fighter. Deputizing for French welter champ Oumetz, 21-year-old Leparc took terrific punishment, but he wouldn't stay down. The Frenchman's just about out on his feet, and Ryan comes in for the kill with a lightning speed left uppercut. With a score of 5 wins to 3, Britain comes out on top. And helping up a game fighter, Ryan wins an extra cheer from a crowd delighted with a grand display, rounding off the first post-war Battlers International.